Coming up on Find Your Voice, nearly 6,000 Iowa kids are in foster care, yet we still don't have enough homes for them. We're breaking down what the research says about stability, belonging, and how music and connection can help Iowa kids heal. Every child deserves safety and a chance to find their voice.
This is Find Your Voice, a podcast created for music educators who believe that teaching music is about more than notes on a page. Each episode, we'll talk with educators, leaders, and musicians who are shaping the future of music learning, one voice at a time. Whether you're conducting a choir, leading a band, or teaching little ones their very first notes, this is your space to connect, learn, and be inspired. Find Your Voice is sponsored in part by Dr. Mom Music and Central College. Welcome to Dr. Mom Music. Today we're here with Miss Cynthia. We're so excited to be talking with one of our professors from Central College, our dance professor here. And we just cannot wait for this installment of Dr. Mom Find Your Voice. Welcome.
Thank you so much, Sarah.
Yes, I'm so excited just to be talking with one of my friends.
Yes, and my great dance mom.
Oh, yes. Our kids danced together. They had so much fun.
She was wonderful.
What was it? It was Hit the Road Jack.
Hit the Road Jack. And then just every classes during the week.
Oh, so much fun.
Nutcracker.
Nutcracker.
Yes.
Oh,
I know.
Love
it's that
it.
season.
It is that season. So much fun.
It was.
Oh, my goodness. I need to get the video out. Oh, nostalgia.
It is.
I love it. All right. Well, Miss Cynthia, tell us a little bit about your upbringing here in Iowa. I know that you hail from Indianola.
Yes,
right?
I do.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about Miss Cynthia before Miss Cynthia became Miss Cynthia.
So I was a late starter, and my mom bought or had a ballet box.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember those? It was a ballet box, and you can put your shoes in it. And someone had given it to her.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my parents didn't go to college, and so we did not have any money.
Mm-hmm.
And they thought I was too much of a tomboy. So at 9, almost 10, I started to dance.
Oh.
It's kind of like the Misty Copeland thing, like started very recreational, and then maybe once a week. I was so far behind. And then someone said, oh, hey, I think you need to start getting a bit more serious. But that honestly was not until college.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
that's crazy.
And you went to Iowa.
And I went to,
correct? Okay.
it's amazing. I got into that program. I thought those were the days of fame, right?
Oh, my goodness.
And all I
yes.
thought, I have to go to New York. I have to go to New York. And I had no idea the program that Iowa had. So I went there by default because I could only afford in-state tuition going to Iowa. And then I got there, and then there's all these people from all over the world. And
Wow.
I was the least likely to succeed. I was, but it's okay. It's okay. I came in very humble, and I worked so hard. You know what I mean? And I just had to, I had to catch up with everybody who'd been living in Des Moines and had access to, I didn't even know about the Nutcracker.
Wow.
I know. And
Oh,
it
my
was,
goodness.
in those days, the distance between Indianola and Des Moines was like between Pella and Des Moines. You didn't have Highway 5. People weren't going there all the time. You know, you just weren't shooting back and forth. It was a journey. By 14, I was driving to Des Moines with my parents once a week to go dance. So I did get a little bit better. I always joke that my dance teacher would never do anything to the left. So that's something I really, I know, all these basic little things. But I have kids now here at Central say to me, oh, I can't believe my teacher didn't teach me this. And I said, think of them as your parents. They did what they could do, and they loved you, and they gave you all that they could. It will come to you later, their gifts. So I said, don't ever come in here and talk bad about your teachers because they did the best they could. And I said, be grateful because otherwise you're here with me for some reason. They installed something. But that's my teacher. He was like, it was wonderful to have a man. I didn't realize it was not normal to have a man,
Wow.
you know, in small town Indianola. So it was like, no, this is just normal to me. A lot of my choreography is very, I think, athletic.
Okay.
Because I just grew up with that high energy,
Yes,
and
for sure.
I'm really grateful because my body is not really meant for that. It's more like fluidy, languidy, lyrical, which I figured out in college. But they're like, whoa, when that music starts crazy, you are wild. I'm like, okay, men just have that fast muscle twitch type of jumpy. It's like this constant energy, which is great because that gave it to me. So I love working with men. And plus, I have a son.
Right.
So anyway.
Who's a fabulous dancer.
Thank you.
Yes.
He just needs to dance again, but hopefully in college.
Yes.
So I think I went to Iowa with a passion that a lot of kids came in with already structure and technique and all of that. That's what pulled me through it.
Right. You were hungry.
I was hungry, and I'm the only one the year that I graduated that went on to do anything professional.
Really?
Yep. Those days, the dance department was small. I think there were 5 of us, maybe. A couple of them were older. They went to be teachers, but they'd already had their career. And then there was 2 or 3 other ones, and I never heard from them again. So they've changed, actually. They never really processed the kids out. They never talked about, here's a job. They never tried to make any connections for you.
Oh.
And so I became friends again with my old professors. And I said, hey, there's this, and this you did not do for us. And now they do it as part of their program.
That's
so
great.
I feel really, that's my gift. I left, and that's something I really try to do here. Let's talk about what you're going to do with this. Don't just say, oh, I did this in college and don't do it again. I put too much energy into you for you just to put it on the shelf. And we have a student, Bryson, only took dance with me for 2 years, and he's got a job. And again, the passion and the power of just, I have to do this,
Absolutely. Yes, I
So-
saw that he's in Nash.
He's in Dolly's Stampede. Yes.
Bryson's in
Yes.
Dolly Stampede. I just saw that on social media. That's so cool.
It is. I believe that every single person that comes into my classroom can do something professionally, whatever there is. There's so many niches out there that
Right.
for different styles and different. I just believe everybody can dance
And
in
that-
whatever form.
And that's what we love about you. You believe in everyone.
No, thank you.
And that's so evident in
Well,
how you teach.
Thank you. Well, people
Yes.
did that for me, and that's break you, in my opinion. And if you have a good one, they bring out the best in you.
Absolutely.
So.
Yeah. That's why we're thankful that you are here at Central College
Well,
because
thank you.
our students need that. And I believe that is the ethos within our culture here at Central
Absolutely.
as well. So you
Yeah.
fit right in.
Well, thank you. And
Yes.
I feel like I've come home to you come to work and you just have so many like-minded people here. And we all love these kids so much. It's the hidden gem.
When you went to Iowa, were you intending to major in dance?
Yes.
Okay.
So I did 2 years at DMAC. And I danced in the Des Moines area, Ballet Iowa at that time. And then, so I was getting really good training. I went to Iowa and only did my major. It's a really hard program. I had a lot of injuries.
Really?
At one point, they told me to change my major. Yeah, I pulled all my inner thigh muscles. So I had to have physical therapy with the Iowa Hawkeye football team, which was fun. But it was great because they had all this technology. But I
Wow.
also realized, okay, this is the moment. Am I going to do this or not? And I just said, no, I'm sorry. I'm not going to stop.
That perseverance.
Yeah. And I'm still friends with that teacher. And she's just like, I cannot believe I said that to you. I said, well, you were just probably looking at it from a pragmatic standpoint. But at the same time, I just realized you can never say that to someone. I just don't believe you can, Maybe because she said that I kept pushing. But
Wow.
yeah, but it was hard. I think, but it fully immersed me in everything. The problem with Iowa is that everything's so separated. I really wanted to do some theater too and all of that other stuff. That's what's so great here. We can walk next door to each other. And
Right.
this is the way it should be. And I love having students from the art department, and most of my kids are music kids. That's what makes it great, really.
You can do it all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And be friends with each other and get support from all the areas and bring in all of that. Like Lauren brings in all her artistic brain. And we're doing our little shows for the end of the semester, and she can just envision things that you're like, wow. Or look at things from different, perspectives, literally. And that's what's great about our program here.
Yes, absolutely. So I want to go back to the teacher that said, maybe you should think about something else. And what if you had listened to her? Can you even imagine?
No, I wanted to be a lawyer.
Yeah.
But then I realized, I might have to lie sometimes. And I hate that. That's the only other thing I was thinking about.
Yeah.
No, so I can't really.
So where does that stick-to-itness, where did that come from in you?
I have no idea. My parents were both really, really hardworking. The most disciplined people I've ever met in my life. I think that post-World War II generation, they didn't have everything handed to them on a plate. Salt of the earth.
Yeah.
So I'm grateful.
And I know that your mom really made a huge impact on your life.
Oh, she was a 60s girl.
Yeah.
So that's one reason I don't cook or sew. But was she a bra burner? Oh, maybe, but a bra burner with some class.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I know my mom was a bra burner.
Yes.
She has told me stories.
Yes.
I know, Mom. You're listening. So yeah.
So, but my mom didn't get to go to college, so she didn't get to experience that, like protesting and all of that. She just said, don't ever be just someone's wife.
Yeah.
And try not to be a domestic Debbie, which at the same time, I could have learned a few more cooking skills. Thank God I have a husband that cooks. Or even sewing. I'm learning it here.
Kate's a good teacher.
Thank you, Kate. So, but other than that, yeah, absolutely great. And then she's always taking care of my handicapped brother.
Okay.
Which my dad and I are now fully appreciating. The paperwork and just the guardianship.
But your mom was a special lady, and your dad's pretty great guy.
He is a great guy, too. He's a great guy.
So tell us a little bit about your connection to Europe.
Well, that's funny. Like I wanted to dance, I wanted to go to Europe.
Okay.
My mother read to me the what is it in English? The Grimm brothers. Grimm. And I was so I know this was supposed to be kind of noir, but I never thought of that.
Okay.
That was my favorite book. I still have it. And I just knew I need to go to Europe. And it was Germany.
Okay.
My mother's, have you seen on PBS the Orphan Train documentary?
Yes.
That was my great grandmother, who I knew. Yeah, she was on that orphan train.
Wow.
And I knew that.
Okay.
And when you watch that series, amazing how they put all those kids, and then it was either a good situation or a bad.
Right.
And the people that took my great grandmother were wonderful. They were educated. They sent her she either went to Drake or Simpson for music.
Oh,
there's my music connection.
Yay.
And I mean, that's like in the 19-teens sometime.
Early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I just always heard stories from her. And we're from the Alsace region, which is the area between France and Germany. Over the centuries, that border has moved. So I've always felt French and German, which is so weird. And when you go there, the language is mixed, which is very much me. I'm not fluent in either one. So it's just always been there. I took 4 years of high school German.
Your voice is an instrument. You need to use it. If you can speak, you can sing. Unlock the voice you already have. AI can mimic sound, but music makes us human. Music is more than notes, it's your soul. AI can't touch that. Machines can copy, but music connects us. So I believe you performed out in Vegas. Is that right? You were an original Vegas showgirl, right?
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, I was really lucky. And I was there when they still had their big shows.
Oh.
So, now all of the Showgirl shows are gone.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I didn't
in
know
the entire
that.
country.
Oh.
I think there's one called, my friend was at something Vegas, and they've got little tastes of Showgirl,
Okay.
But the original great big shows, they're all gone. Except in France, the Lido and the Moulin Rouge.
Okay.
So I'm so lucky. I was really on the end of that. I was able to do Vegas and Paris and Monte Carlo. And then 4 or 5 years later, it all just kind of shut down.
Oh, my.
Vegas, anyway.
Okay.
So
Okay.
all of the shows in Vegas originally come from Paris.
Oh.
Yes. The original first Showgirls came to Paris in the 1950s.
Okay.
And so at the Tropicana, you had the Folies Bergère, which when I lived in Paris, I lived near the Folies Bergère. And my ballet teacher at Iowa danced at the Folies Bergère. She was French. She hated it. I am not a showgirl. But I'm like, you're right. Right after like Josephine Baker was there. So, but it's so funny. Anyway, to each his own.
Wow.
But I love her. And but yes, the audition process was grueling. Well, it is for some people. Everybody started with ballet. And I told Ella, I told everybody, if you're going to go and you're going to be in any kind of big show, they're going to give you a ballet combination first, even before you sing. Broadway these days, I don't know. I have a friend that works on Broadway. I keep meaning to ask him the order of that now. I'm going to do that because I want to know exactly what's going on now. But anyway, ballet, then jazz.
Okay.
And then did some more combinations.
Okay.
And then we did a lot of it later in heels, even the ballet combinations. I had never worn heels.
Oh.
And you're supposed to like wear, traditionally you'd wear fishnets, G-string, and a bikini top.
Okay.
And I came in my pink ballet tights and my black leotard. But you know what? They thought it was adorable. I'm glad because I had no idea. I was mortified. But it was really, and just plain old ballet shoes. And then when they had to put the heels on, I just put my jazz shoes on. But it was okay. I got the job. It didn't matter. But that's kind of old school. But it was so funny. I just saw a clip from the Moulin Rouge. They just had their auditions a few months ago. They're wearing the same thing.
Oh, really?
The entire shift in class is more skin now, which I don't like. Oh. I can't handle those booty shorts without tights, or you still have to have some kind of self-respect in a way, you know? It's not all about just, even though you're a showgirl, it doesn't mean that, I was wearing Bob Mackie. I'm not like running around in booty shorts, you know?
Right.
It's a totally different idea. But so an audition took 2 days.
Okay.
So, yeah. And we had to audition every 6 months.
Oh, even if you were in the show?
Absolutely.
Wow.
Vegas was every 6 months, sometimes every 3 months. And then Paris was once a year.
And were people let go?
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, absolutely. Wow. When I was in Paris, my 2 American colleagues got let go, mostly for being too short.
Oh, my.
And so in Vegas, I was tall. In Paris, I was short.
Oh.
It was kind of weird.
Wow.
But, yeah.
So it had nothing to do with their skill?
A little bit too, yes.
Oh,
but I think because they wanted to be nice.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh. Wow.
They try to give you some kind of other reason that doesn't really hurt your feelings too bad. Oh. Because, you become family, and then you don't want to hurt people, and to have to pack up and leave. And the hardest thing is to be told you're getting let go and keep dancing. Usually they would tell you a month before so that you could prepare. And that is so hard. I never had to do that, but I had to be with friends that, and really by the end, it's like you're on a battlefield and you're just like pulling them, like, come on, you can do it. Come on, let's just go. That's just one number by number, day by day.
Oh, yeah.
So that's really hard.
Oh, that would be awful.
Yes. And a lot of dancers, they come in and maybe they didn't go to college, they don't have a college degree, or they're not married.
Oh, my.
Yep. Paris was an easy audition because I had friends there and I saw them the day before and they showed me the combination, so I cheated. But again, starting with the ballet and then the jazz and then the combination. So once you're in these big shows, it's much easier. Vegas was such a grueling show that we all say we did the hard work first. And just, I'm going to say it, Americans just have a much nicer work situation. The safety, OSHA, all of that,
Yeah.
You're just safe in your job because there's moving parts all the time. It's very dangerous. We were 3 stories above when we were on stage, and we were 3 stories below with the dressing rooms.
Wow.
And there's just constant moving parts all the time. The girl do you remember who fell?
Oh, yes.
Right. Yeah, she fell 6 stories. It's nothing to make light of.
Yes.
So that's why I really enjoyed Vegas. They are just a very well-oiled machine. But again, those shows are gone.
Yeah. So why?
They were so expensive. You have 100 cast, and then you've got probably 100 people backstage.
Couldn't keep it up.
It's funny, when I went to Broadway and I went to the Majestic Theater, this is so tiny. The stages are so much, it's more intimate.
Yes, true.
It's an intimate experience.
Even though I think those are pretty small. Yeah.
I guess, well, like I was actually backstage because I worked one summer have you ever seen that campy movie called Camp?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I worked at that musical theater camp.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because you had people like kids from Broadway, and then they would come there, and then we taught them dance, and
Oh, fun.
it was fun.
Yeah.
But some of those people worked on Broadway, and so they would take us into the city, and they would give us tours. And so the girl I was roommate with worked at the Majestic with Phantom of the Opera, and it was so tiny I could not believe it. It was just funny, and I just had to be quiet. And I keep telling my students, in Iowa we have so much space. Our studios are beautiful, big.
Yeah.
You know, it's like our state, room to grow, or place to grow. Used to be when I was growing up.
Right.
And we have no idea how spoiled we are.
Mm.
You know, you go to Chicago, take class. Studios are getting a little smaller. You go to New York, you have to go outside to change your mind. It's insane. I went to the Martha Graham studio, and, you know, everything's on the floor, and it's old buildings. They don't have a lot of money. We are so blessed with our facilities in Iowa. It's a great place to have learned all of that, because then you really appreciate when you go other. It's like anything. You appreciate things when you go other places. So Iowa's a great place.
Dance and music are built for each other. When kids move to music, their brains form deeper pathways for rhythm, language, and learning. Their bodies feel the beat, their hearts feel the joy, and suddenly, music becomes something they live, not just listen to. At Dr. Mom Music, we believe movement is one of the most powerful ways children find their voice. Dance builds confidence, connection, and creativity. The same core values we celebrate in every episode. So whether you're a parent, a teacher, or someone who just loves watching kids come alive through music, Dr. Mom Music is here for you. Join us and let's move, sing, and grow together.
Miss Cynthia, I know that there's another aspect of your life beyond dance that we share in common. And another reason I asked you specifically to come in November. And November is National Adoption Month. I would like you, if you are so willing, to share some of your story with our listeners.
Yep. So I'm really glad that we share that, because we're special people.
Tell us a little bit about that very special first
Day. I had just done hot yoga, which I absolutely hate. I got out of there and my phone had all these messages. And those are the days where you could, you know, the phone was 18 years ago, so it's not.
Sure.
And they were like, we have a child for you who is half Hispanic, which we had asked for Hispanic.
Okay.
And he has a German name.
Oh, my
And if you don't
word.
call us within a half an hour, we are going to move on. And then they're like, oh, well, we kind of waited because we think this is the kid for you.
Yeah.
And they're like, but you have to get Reinhardt's approval as well. I'm like, well, where is this kid? He's like, he's in his carrier. He's sitting on the desk. So I called Reinhardt. He was in a meeting or something. And I said, if you don't call me back within a half an hour, there's going to be a child sitting on our kitchen table by the time you get home. And thank gosh she did. They brought him at like 4:00 in the afternoon. And I had, 4:00 in the afternoon. And between 11 and 4, my neighbor in Colorado, bless her heart, took me to Target. We bought a crib.
Oh, my word.
And we were putting that all together. I did not have 9 months to prepare. So
You had 4 hours or 3 hours.
So it was super exciting. And when they brought him in, set him on the table, he's got these big, beautiful eyes, and he's just looking at us like, who are you? And calm, just so calm, so sweet. And I started speaking to him German right away. And his eyes were like, huh? Like his head just like a dog, like tilted. And he didn't make any sounds. He was just so observant. And he's still like that. It's like a cat, just looks at everything and just absorbs. And you could just tell, wow, this is a special, special human. And we just found love instantly.
Of course.
And we got him out of there and holding him. And we had a person that, I don't know she was kind of like a social worker, more of a therapist, and she had like 5 children.
Oh, wow.
And they said, make sure the child's in the crib, and they had all those kind of set standards, as you know.
Yeah.
She called me and she goes, okay, do not tell anybody I called you, but you put that child in your bed between you, and don't ever put him in the crib. And don't tell anybody I told you that.
Oh.
Because we didn't, as a person who's not had bio children, you don't have that 9-month bonding.
Yeah.
So, and yeah, he slept with us for many years.
Yeah.
And thank goodness he was not a crazy sleeper. I still love that. And he still rolls his eyes, but sorry, Johan. But yeah, we just had wonderful people like that along our journey. You've got the rules that obviously the state has to set with us.
Right. Oh, yes.
But then, I don't know, did you have people that kind of off the cuff said, well, you know what, we say this, but
do this.
Did you have that?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We had great workers.
That's wonderful.
We had 29 workers.
Yeah, I can't.
It was insane because our kiddos were on 2 different tracks because they were in 2 different counties. But along the way, I mean, we had some workers just for like a week because they would quit.
Yeah. We had one have a nervous breakdown.
Oh, I would believe it.
That's hard work.
It is hard work. It's not for the faint of heart.
No.
At all.
No.
But we had 2 in particular, Courtney and Jolie, that were just amazing.
Special people.
Very special people.
Yeah.
If you're listening, you are angels.
Yes. Oh, I still look at the ones that
Angels.
call back and say,
Sorry.
I know, we're kind of getting teary-eyed.
We are.
Unless you've been on this journey, you don't know how hard it is. So we're like super moms. We need to get some capes.
Right? Yes.
Wait, how long has it been for you?
It's been it'll be 5 years in June.
5 years already?
I know. Yeah.
I feel like it's still fresh for you.
It feels like a long time, and then sometimes it feels super fresh. Like there'll be something that'll happen, and I'll be like, "Oh, that's brand new. Where'd that come from?"
Yeah. Did they give you like a timeline of expect this at this time for each like kind of phase of?
Yes, our youngest was 5, so our kiddos came at 5 and 7.
Yeah.
So we didn't have toddlers or babies, right? Mm-hmm. And we had 2 bio children before, but we have to parent very differently with our adopted children than our bio children, and so it's like brand new anyway.
So yeah. How do you parent differently? Can you give an example? I'm curious if you care to share that.
Yeah.
I find that fascinating.
Yes. I feel like things that worked, like choices and consequences that worked for our biological children don't necessarily work for our adopted children. And I also, or maybe maybe that's just having 4 children.
Right.
Or maybe that's also, what is it, Gen Z and Gen Alpha?
Yeah, Johan and Ella are something, Z.
Right? Like Macy and Liam are Gen Alpha. Right. Yeah. And I think because I was having a conversation with someone and they're like, well, yeah, Gen Alpha. And I was like, oh my gosh, you're right. Like it is different because of how, when they were born and how like technology is different. Mm-hmm. Like just the world, COVID.
Yes.
When they were born, and because Johan and Ella were in middle school.
Yes.
Macy and Liam was in preschool.
Yeah.
Right? And so that development is a lot different.
Yeah.
Think of what you missed.
Yep. I guess I noticed that when I sub at the elementary schools.
Think of what you missed socially, not just, academically.
Yeah.
But you missed a lot socially in junior high, too.
Yes. Think about the states that were more closed down than we were.
Correct.
I can't even imagine.
Right.
Yeah. No, I think you're right.
So it's trying to, like, decipher,
yes.
Like, just being a teenager.
I would not want to be a teenager today.
No.
Suffering.
Yes.
And then I think our adopted kids, they have other things as well. So they're really...
It's a lot.
It's hard for them right now. And it's hard for us. So I'm going to have a little bit of a pity party sometimes, but we just have to take a step back.
Right. So I think that listeners might be wondering, like, why, for Find Your Voice, why am I mixing adoption and music. Well, I think that it's a perfect mix.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? And
Yeah.
so for the month of November, I am highlighting different musicians and friends of mine that are connected to music who also are connected to adoption and foster care, because I'm curious how you, Reinhardt and Johan, and music and dance, how has that and adoption, how would you throw all of that into a bag or into a, you know, how would you say music, dance helped your family come together?
Music, absolutely. We did kinder music. That was huge in Colorado. Also, the therapist that helped us, apparently with some, he didn't really have trauma. It was just transitioning from one family to another. High strings like violins, cellos, all of those things affect a certain part of your brain. And if there is any trauma, it helps soothe and reconnect that. So we listened to a lot of classical music the whole time, day one. So music has really been in his life. I'm a horrible singer, but it's so funny. I would sing at night. When I would sing at him, he'd look at me like he would look at Reinhardt when he'd speak German. I don't know if it was a good thing or not. And he has a musicality off the charts. And I'm so excited about that. And he's gotten compliments about that from strangers. So he loves music, and he's always listening to music. I'm just glad he's always listening. And at home, when he's, you know, how teenagers, you're like, hey, I know I've got this block. I will play classical music. And he listens.
Yeah.
So
that's great.
Music is a huge, music's a healer.
Absolutely. Yeah.
How much music are you guys listening to at home?
All the time.
And what kind? I'm curious about what kind.
We listen to a lot. I put a lot of different things on. We listen to classical, but like Wicked.
Yes.
a lot.
Fun
you
stuff.
know, Broadway, Christian, classical, a lot of piano music.
Yes. It's very soothing. I really force him to know the classics, like Elvis. Elvis, Johnny. Oh, well, we call him Johnny Cash because he wears black all the time. So he is the man in black.
Nice.
When he was little, I would test him in the car. He knows who Prince is.
As he should.
So, yeah. Yes, I'm letting him listen to the older stuff because you know they're going to listen to the new stuff. He's not interested in, he likes Hamilton.
Oh, good. Yes.
But I like to hear what other people are.
Yes.
So what are your kids' favorites?
Oh, they love, I mean, right now it's Wicked.
Okay.
Yes.
From the new movie, or does the new movie have a new soundtrack?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. Well, I mean, it is the Broadway show, but then there's like the new Wicked for Good.
Right.
The second movie, there's like a new song on there too.
Oh, just watch the K-pop.
Demon
Hunters?
Yes. Oh, they love that too.
Okay. That was just me and Reinhardt.
Yeah, I know. I watched it. It's not that bad.
No,
I know.
I like the music.
It's pretty good. It was like #1 for a reason.
I had no idea.
I know.
On my regular ballet class on Tuesday, so I have an open ballet class on Tuesday, and it's so fun. They went to see, do you remember Dance Moms, Abby
Oh,
Lee?
yes.
So
Yeah.
she was in Des Moines.
Oh, really?
So they went, she had a workshop, and they learned a combination to that golden. And she brought it into the studio, and then we did that. And I'm like, you guys don't, Abby Lee, I can't believe they still know who Abby Lee is.
Yeah.
And I said, you know, that's not one dance teacher. I don't really like her, admire her, but it's kind of, but yeah, and then that's how I knew the music.
Oh,
So,
fun.
Our kids have to show us what's current.
Yeah, that's
We
right.
were talking about that with your programs. So.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. Technology is taught through our students.
Before we wrap up today's episode, we close with a segment I call We Must Pay It Forward. Inspired by Amy Poehler's Good Hang, this is my favorite part of the show because instead of asking a question about our guest, someone else gets the final word. It's a moment to simply say thank you, to recognize the teachers, mentors, and advocates who keep music alive in our hearts and our communities. I want to say thank you for saying yes those years ago, right after that hot yoga class. Thank you for saying yes every day since. And Cynthia, thank you for saying yes for our students at Central College. They are blessed to have you as a caring professor who helps them strive to become the best human they can possibly be. I loved getting to chat with you, friend. Remember, in this time of Thanksgiving, when we share gratitude, we pass the music forward. Thank you to Jessica Duffy. You get the final word today.
Cynthia is not only one of the sweetest and kindest people you'll ever meet, but she's also one of the most influential. My sophomore year at Central, I joined her dance class. I didn't really know what to expect. I didn't have a lot of experience in dance, and I was very shy at the time. And Cynthia saw something in me that not a lot of people did, and she helped me come out of my comfort zone and be the person I am today. And that's why I'm forever thankful that I had the opportunity to have her as an instructor and now a friend. And that just shows you how amazing she is, because that's what she does with all her students. She wants them to feel comfortable and find their true passion. And that's why I am forever thankful for Cynthia.
Find Your Voice with Dr. Mom is produced, edited, and engineered by Dr. Sarah Van Wardhuizen. Music composed by Dr. Sarah Van Wardhuizen. To book with Dr. Mom, email dr.mom.music4@gmail.com.
Hey.